An ally can be many things, but it generally involves forming a connection or relationship with a person or a group. And I'm proud to be an ally to a movement seeking to raise awareness to drive important changes. Let me explain. Shortly after George Floyd was killed by the police in late May, a march in Washington was announced on the 57th anniversary of MLK's famous speech and march back in 1963. My college-age daughter asked me to travel to DC and march with her, and I was happy to do so. This would be our first trip out of New England since the pandemic first struck, and it would also involve our first stay away from the comfort and safety of our own home. We were going to see the First Amendment in action, to make our own voices heard.
It feels great to be out here celebrating our First Amendment rights with all these wonderful people memorializing Martin Luther King in this 2020 March on Washington.
And it was well worth going. We were part of a diverse crowd of more than 50,000 people, both young and old, fighting for an important cause, civil rights for all people. Until we have one standard of justice for everyone, regardless of race, religion, citizenship, economic status, gender identity, or sexuality, we don't have civil rights for anyone.
The most powerful thing about coming to a rally like this, beyond all the energy that's behind all this unity, is also really the self-expression that you see. And the self-expression, to me, is really personified in the t-shirts that people wear. It's really amazing all the different ways that people can wear and convey a message of hope and a message of change.
I was born in the middle of the civil rights movement in the 1960s. I was far too young to know and appreciate the social unrest of the late 60s, but I did grow up knowing that my generation needed to keep pushing for change. But sadly, life does get in the way, and then one day you wake up and you realize that the world still has so much more work to do.
And now we must march through the
I'm really enjoying myself here at the March on Washington. I've done a lot of activism in my lifetime, but it's really empowering to be together with all these people that just want to see the world change. They want to see the world improve. They want to be at the middle of all that change and all that improvement. It's a very amazing thing to watch, and it's a testament to the value and importance of our First Amendment.
And fortunately, we have a young generation that is as motivated as ever to see these changes through.
We are going to be the generation that dismantles systemic racism once and for all, now and forever. We are going to be the generation that calls a halt to police brutality and gun violence once and for all, now and forever.
The changes, the causes, they're many. Police accountability, victim assistance, voting rights, corporate responsibility, the digital divide, and of course, youth leadership. It's time to come out and make yourself heard, to make yourself seen.
Out of unity, try that again. Out of unity comes change, and I sense a lot of change coming.
And I'm proud to be an ally, proud to do just my small part to be part of the Get Your Knee Off Our Necks protest and celebration. It was nothing like the protest imagery that we see on TV. It was inspiring, it was energizing, and it was powerful.
Those that get violent, those that are looting, all of the families have denounced looting. What we haven't heard is you denounce shooting.